Hi everyone, it's Rhonda from Stampin' Koalas, and I am here to show you a quick video on this card that I made. I'm offering this as a Valentine's Day class coming up, and I just thought I'd show everything that's part of the class. This is a gift bag. It's not a very big gift bag, but enough that you can stick something in. As well as this is the baker's box, and it's got the love hearts in it, and I had made this card that I thought accented it well. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to set these aside. So today this card I did using Very Vanilla. So today I'm going to do a little different and use Smoky Slate. So you're going to need a piece of Smoky Slate cardstock, and this measures 5.5 by 8 and 8.5, and then just, you know, scored at 4 1/4, and that'll get us our card front. Then we're going to need 2 more pieces of Smoky Slate. This piece is measured at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, as well as we're going to need a piece of 4 by 4 to make our little envelope. So first off, we're going to need the hardwood stamp set, and we're going to ink that up in Smoky Slate. Sure how well this will be on the Smoky Slate, but I guess we're going to give it a shot. What I like to do is just set it on there, and then take a piece of scrap paper and just push that on there. I don't usually get wood mount stamps except for in the big background ones, because it's easier to work with when you're doing a big image. And then I just kind of flip it over. That didn't turn out too bad. So that's our front. Now we're going to set that aside for a second and grab our envelope punch board. So a 4 by 4 envelope, or a 4 by 4 piece of cardstock, is not listed on here, so I just kind of played until I got an envelope the size that I needed. So all I did was take the 4 by 4 and put it in, and at the 1.5 inch mark I just punched and scored, and then turned it, lined it up, punch, score, and just keep lining it up on your lines. Punch and score, and it's done. So right now you could take it and you could round your corner, but you're not going to see it anyway, so it really doesn't make a difference. And I'm just going to fold those in and take our bone folder and just give it a good push down, because this is a little heavier cardstock. You just don't want your envelope popping up. You're going to need to trim a little piece of your envelope off, just because it, as you can see, it's a little too big, so which is all, it's all good. I just cut it off. You can fold, like you can fold it over too if you wanted to. Maybe we'll just fold it over. Let's just glue this down. So you're just going to glue the edges of your envelope just like you would any envelope that you would make, and there it's folded. Then you can just take this piece and just kind of tuck it under, and there you have it. There's your little envelope. Now I'm going to take my sponge, and I should have dug that out ahead of time. Oops. I'm just going to ink it up a little bit just to give it some color. Smoky Slate is very light, so just wanted to make sure it's seeable on your card. There we go. Perfect. So now we have our envelope for our card front, and it's just going to sit like that on an angle. So let's go ahead and pop up our wood grain part with some dimensionals. Whoops. This card really doesn't take very long to make. Let's give it some pop, and there we have it. Now we're going to go ahead and just kind of situate this wherever we think we want it, and just take some fast views, something that's really going to hold it down, and glue it to the front of our card on a bit of an angle. Just like that. Now we're going to take some red glimmer paper and some silver glimmer paper, and we're just going to punch out some hearts using the Sweetheart punch. We're going to punch out 2 red in the bigger one, and then we're going to punch out some smaller guys. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to punch out some smaller red ones as well. I'll just punch out some extras just because I'm not sure where I'm positioning them. And then I'm just going to grab some silver foil. And you could use whichever color you would like, but I like the silver foil. Let's just punch out 1 big one of that, and maybe 1 small one. And there we go. Put that aside. And now let's bring our card back in and just kind of figure out where we want to set these. Just tuck them in. I'm going to punch out 1 more big red one, just because I used the red foil on the last one, and I'm just going to use red glimmer this time. I actually think I might use 1 red foil. And stick that right in the middle. So now we can go ahead and take some dimensionals and just kind of pop these up. So we want it to be popped right out, not laying flat. We can put our little hearts flat. Start with our silver one, tuck it in there, then we'll just kind of come around with our red ones and just kind of fill them in wherever. Take our glue dots for the little hearts. Stick one right there. Tuck them wherever you feel like sticking them. This one. Grab some more. this one needs to go over here. I got the wrong one in the wrong spot. There we go. The wrong hearts and the wrong colors. There we go, that's better. And then, whoops, it didn't stick. I didn't grab a glue dot. There. Now we're just going to take some silver cording thread that I just threw on the floor. One moment, please. This stuff is retired. I was really sad to see that this retired because I love this stuff. It works so nicely. I just got a great big strand of it. I'm just going to put a glue dot down first on the envelope. A couple of them actually. Just take our cording thread and just wrap it. Let it more or less form its own way around the card. However it wants to sit. I'm just going to cut this excess off. Come in with my other big red heart and just stick it right in the middle of that. And then take our silver that I stuck in the wrong spot before. Need a new one because now I wrecked it. And just stick it right in the middle of that. And there you have it. There's our card. How quick and simple was that? I'm going to actually just take a couple of more glue dots just because this is puffed up. And just kind of tuck that down. Just to hold that thread and stuff. Now all it needs is a sentiment and we're done. So I have the Groovy Love stamp set. And we're just going to use from the heart. And I think because the gray is so light, I'm going to use I'm just going to use the black archival ink just so you can see it. And then I'm just going to fussy cut it out and just kind of round it. Till you feel like it's good enough. I'll trim off the ends. And I'm just going to take 2 glue dots and stick it on the back. And there you go. There's our card. Voila! Looks awesome. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good day. Bye!